Cheerleader Melissa, the odds-on American favorite to win the tournament here tonight.
United Kingdom. She hails from Norwich, weighing in tonight at 122 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, the former British Women's Champion, former Queen of Chaos Champion, former WAWW Women's Champion, and living legend of the United Kingdom, the sweet Saraya!
Without a shadow of doubt, the top women's wrestler in Europe today, a 17-year pro. When it was first revealed that Chickfight would be staging the Chickfight VII tournament here in the UK, it was thought that these two would perhaps be in the finals of the tournament. When the brackets were revealed, done completely by drawing, random drawing, and we found out these two were in the opening contest, it certainly made things a little bit more interesting, because one of these two is going to be eliminated, and these two are arguably the favourites leading in. Cheerleader Melissa, a former Chickfight tournament winner herself. Both of them now tie up, and they're really struggling here. Sweet Saraya, ranked #1 in Europe and ranked #4 in the world. A headlock there from the Sweet Saraya, and Cheerleader Melissa straight away using a punch to the midsection. Of course, closed fists are illegal here in the UK. Sweet Saraya obviously with home field advantage here in Great Yarmouth. Fans firmly in her corner. Cheerleader Melissa started training in 1999, the All Pro Wrestling Training School. She spent 4 months learning her craft as well in Japan, a regular of Japanese women's wrestling scene. And there's another clenched fist to the midsection, and Sweet Saraya falls down, obviously grabbing at her stomach. She's having a hard time breathing, and Cheerleader Melissa saying that it's a palm strike. Referee Baz Effects getting on the count there of Cheerleader Melissa. Sweet Saraya getting the crowd behind her. Sweet Saraya saying, "Is that how you're playing this?" Apparently so. What could have been a great technical wrestling match seems to have straight away degenerated into fists and strikes. This isn't the match I think that we was all expecting. And Sweet Saraya's in the ropes, and Cheerleader Melissa keeping on top of her there.
An important free offer for men with balding or thinning hair.
Referee Baz Effects trying to keep Melissa back, but San Francisco native pulls on Saraya's leg there and whips it down. She likes to use that spinning leg hold as a finisher of hers. Often you'll see her wrench those knees. Back heel trip there. Keeps hold of the leg. And a stomp to the thigh there and the back of the knee. And Cheerleader Melissa mouthing off now. It's a different side of Melissa. Certainly isn't the side of Melissa that I think our Japanese fans have seen. Keeping hold of that leg still. Whoa. Enziguri there catches a glancing blow, enough to break it, but Saraya gets hold of the head. And now it's Saraya with a front face hold. And now Saraya is returning the favour of those forearm shots to the back. And there's a chop there, and now she's returning the favor of those punches to the midsection and follows it up with a forearm shot to the back. And within a matter of seconds, this has become an extremely personal affair between the woman who is regarded as the best wrestler, best women's wrestler in America, and the female who's regarded as the best women's wrestler, not only in the United Kingdom, but in all of Europe. Cheerleader Melissa, who will be venturing over to Japan again in March. It's that running elbow drop there. And now a lack of complete disrespect from Melissa. She's just kicking her away, and now you see her dropping that foot right into her. Just complete lack of respect. And referee bad effects there. And now once again, just with the foot right up against the jaw of Sweet Saraya. We have not seen the wrestling match from these two that we were expecting, and Sweet Saraya charges, and Sweet Saraya with a go-behind waistlock. Swings around, tries to break it, but Saraya catches her in that full Nelson. Swings around, snapmare takedown. Neck snap there. Nice series of holds there from the Sweet Saraya, keeping on top of Cheerleader Melissa. Hits the ropes. Double leg drop. Rolls over and keeps hold. You notice there, Sweet Saraya never really let go. She kept hold of the head. When she wrenched over with the snapmare, hit that neck snap, followed up with a double leg drop. As we see the family of the Sweet Saraya, that's her son, Zach Zodiac. And of course her husband, the great British wrestling legend that is Rowdy Ricky Knight. On Cheerleader Melissa. Uses her strength. Obviously Cheerleader Melissa, the largest competitor in this tournament. And now a series of stomps on Sweet Saraya, not allowing her to get to her feet. Pulls her up by her jeans there and throws her out. See the son of Sweet Saraya instinctively checking on his... Oh, forearm shot there. Sweet Saraya falls straight into these fans. And now Cheerleader Melissa keeping hold of Sweet Saraya. And there's another forearm shot to the back.
The Midi at Road Atlanta is back.
And again, more disrespect shown to the 17-year veteran that is the Sweet Saraya. The Sweet Saraya fighting back. Series of forearm shots there. And now Sweet Saraya just pulling her by her hair, dragging her into the ring. And there's another fist there to the stomach. And now Sweet Saraya climbing back in. Gets caught. And then Melissa is choking Saraya on that top rope. Can you see the family of the Sweet Saraya now? Cheerleader Melissa now choking out. Oh, choking on the Sweet Saraya, but Saraya fights out of it, gets her in a head scissors. And now she's going to be trying her best to retaliate on this. Notice how the Sweet Saraya hooks her own feet around. She scissors their legs there. It's a good opportunity now for Sweet Saraya, of course, to regain the breath that she lost from earlier being choked. Not once, but twice by Cheerleader Melissa. Cheerleader Melissa. See fans up at ringside trying to get the Sweet Saraya back into this.
Break the hold, Saraya, come on.
Cheerleader Melissa's in the ropes. Well, like I said, the much larger competitor, Sweet Saraya. Sorry, the much larger competitor, Cheerleader Melissa, with the smaller Sweet Saraya up on her back. Irish whip into opposite turnbuckle. Sweet Saraya reverses. Saraya charges in. Melissa telegraphs the foot up. Saraya catches it, rolls through, and she has the legs like an Indian deathlock, but also with a front face lock there as well. And you see she's got her in like a variation of a bow and arrow, but instead of the knees, it's her back and all of Saraya's body weight there. And Sweet Saraya was doing everything she can to try and bring the legs of Melissa to the back of the head. But again, the much larger Melissa manages to roll her body weight over. Saraya has to let go of the hold, so her shoulders were down to the mat. Now Melissa sets up with a suplex there. Now Cheerleader Melissa rolls up, 1, 2. The right shoulder of Sweet Saraya gets up before the 3 count. Gonna have to do a lot more than that to pin the 17-year pro. And again, there's another variation of an Indian deathlock there. All the weight of Cheerleader Melissa on the back of Sweet Saraya. You see the anguish in her face as Sweet Saraya is desperately trying to make it to those ropes. Saraya fighting. You see Melissa trying to pull back on those legs even further, trying to get those legs even higher. Apply more pressure. Saraya only an inch or 2 now away. She pulls it back any further, she's going to rip those knees as well as... look at that, and there's a fan who's pushing it. A fan was pushing the bottom rope towards Saraya. Questionable. Oh, curb stomp. It's one of Melissa's finishing moves there, the curb stomp. But instead of going for the pin, instead she mouths off to the crowd. And now Melissa once again choking Saraya against those ropes. Again, I wasn't expecting to see this from Cheerleader Melissa. She is well known for being one of the best professional athletes in the world. See, she's heard a lot about the Sweet Saraya. Sweet Saraya, known globally. Sweet Saraya counters out of that scoop slam with a reverse DDT. Smart move, she hooks the leg, but Cheerleader Melissa's been in control for too much of this match and is able to kick out. And Sweet Saraya looks like she's going for like a Boston Crab, or she's had a lot taken out of her, and it's struggling to lift the larger Cheerleader Melissa and twist her for that Boston Crab. She's turning, she's almost got her over. Melissa is fighting. You see Melissa trying to reach those ropes, and she's got her. She sits back, and she does. That's a tight Boston Crab. That is a seriously tight Boston Crab. This move has resulted in championships trading hands all over the world for the last 30 plus years. The fans wanted her to tap, and now there's an Indian deathlock. It's a Muto lock. She's got the legs, grapevine there. She bridges backwards and hooks in that reverse chin lock there, a variation of a reverse dragon sleeper. And this Muto lock, invented of course by the man it's named after, Keiji Muto. Oh, but you see Cheerleader Melissa now raking the eyes to get out of it. She couldn't reach the rope, so she went to the eyes. And Cheerleader Melissa has spent this entire match just raking the eyes and choking on the Sweet Saraya and showing complete disrespect. And once again, all she's doing is just completely disrespecting the Sweet Saraya throughout this entire contest. As Saraya's had enough of it, and she fires back, driving Melissa to the corner, but Melissa Again, the stronger of the two. Throws Saraya back into the corner. Forearm shot. Picks her over the shoulders, perhaps going for a Samoan crash. Oh, rolling reverse Samoan crash there. Almost like a variation of a Death Valley driver. Takes too much time perhaps to get the cover, and again doesn't hook the leg. And again, you see, every time she lifts that shoulder up, Melissa just throws it down. Does it again. She is trying to stop Saraya from being able to lift those arms up and get those shoulders up. And then you see she's now working on those arms now, and she's got a variation of a surfboard there. And you see, look how she's grinding the heel into the top of the shoulder blades there, and right by the neck. Saraya trying everything she has to get up from this. And she does, she's up. I hope Melissa can do the splits. Look, oh, but again, the stronger cheerleader Melissa forces Saraya back down. Took everything Saraya had to get out of that, and you see the scream and the pain etched on the face of the sweet Saraya. And again, Saraya fights back to her feet, but Melissa, you saw Melissa step on the back of the knee and then just whiplash her head back down, and she covers all of her body weight across sweet Saraya. And she lifts that left shoulder up, but you see, did you understand that when she lifted that left shoulder up, she immediately, went to hold it instinctively, because every time she's done that previously, Melissa has whiplashed that shoulder back down. So now every time Saraya lifts her shoulder up, it actually hurts. Irish whip into those ropes. Whoa. Saraya uses the momentum of the ropes to push herself around, and she's spinning her flying head scissors. It took everything Saraya had, and Saraya is hooking the leg. Great innovative offensive flying head scissors move there from the sweet Saraya, and cheerleader Melissa holding her neck, and sweet Saraya now going for another full Nelson.
Listen up, men.
And she's grabbed hold of her hair. That's how she got her. She grabbed hold of her hair, and she's just dragging her and just swings her around by the hair. We have seen every trick in the book displayed here by cheerleader Melissa, and you see fans getting off their seats now in anger at the referee. And again, another 2 count there, but you see Saraya immediately going to that shoulder because it hurts her. She had to use her midsection to push her off that time. She can't raise the shoulders because of everything that Melissa has done previously, and now Melissa cradles those legs. It's like a reverse Texas cloverleaf now. We've seen her hit this move previously, and this is it. Cheerleader Melissa has defeated many opponents with this submission hold. It's her inverted Texas cloverleaf. And look at how the back is arching. You see the fans are up. Oh, she rolls through. Turns it into an attempted victory roll. No, rolls through. Hooks both the legs. And now it's like a reverse figure 4 lock there. She's trying to perhaps get some sort of pinning maneuver now, or a submission hold of her own, but either way, cheerleader Melissa, again, the largest competitor in this tournament, and another strike to the midsection there. And Saraya's been on defensive for the majority of this match. A good 85% of this match has been with cheerleader Melissa in charge, and that was a knockout, like forearm shot there. And now over the shoulder she goes again, perhaps another one of those running Samoan crashes. Carrying her over to the top rope, and I'm quite sure what for. Oh, she's climbing those ropes. Oh no, she's not going for a Samoan crash off that second rope. No, Saraya turns it into a sunset powerbomb. Interesting pinning technique there by Sweet Saraya, using the knee up against the chest, as much of her body weight as possible. Drops Melissa straight on her head, another cover. And Melissa didn't kick out there, she just rolled her feet towards those ropes. And now, the Norfolk native, Sweet Saraya, now attempting the Irish whip. The stronger cheerleader, Melissa, reverses it, and there's... Oh, no, we've got a bit of pandemonium here, and everyone's trying to free her. Wait a minute, Melissa's going for her. Wait a minute, is Melissa trying to help? Melissa's going for her, and Sweet Saraya's life is being choked out, and finally she's freed. Oh, Rowdy Ricky Knight, the husband of Sweet Saraya, and it's kind of pandemonium here. You see the daughter of the Sweet Saraya there, Brittany Knight, one half of the Norfolk Dolls, and that move has ended careers, and it ripped the ear off Mick Foley. It's choked numerous competitors in the wrestling scene out, and cheerleader Melissa's at it again, and the Norfolk Dolls trying to hold it back, and there's referee Baz FX, and it's pandemonium here. I apologize for that, our camera's having a hard time keeping up with it, but fans are off out their seats. You see there's numerous women wrestlers from the back are trying to keep Melissa down, and now Melissa and one half of the Norfolk Dolls are going at it. And then you see people trying to pull Melissa back and get her out of this, and I'm not quite sure what the result of this, but it's obvious that Saraya is hurt badly.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, a round of applause for Sweet Saraya.
Okay, it seems that Sweet Saraya's, I don't know how she'll be able to continue.
Welcome back. We just saw an amazing match between two top female wrestlers. What an unexpected ending. It's clear we haven't seen the end of this feud. Melissa advances on to the next part of the tournament, and Saraya vows revenge. Next up, we have